So about Outlook. So what is Outlook? Okay. And what is meant by mail server? How we are accessing a mail? Okay. Different protocols used in a mail communication. Okay. And in that way of accessing mails, what is the use of this Outlook and what is the use of this POP3 and IMAP protocols? And what is the Outlook data file? Different information and related to Outlook, like what is meant by backup, troubleshooting related. Also, you can see. Configuration of Outlook. It is now the Gmail Outlook configuration is there that is got changed. Okay, so earlier it is one kind of setting. Now that kind of settings are removed. This is for a backup purpose. So how to take a Outlook data back. Okay. So few things, application related troubleshootings, which is network related troubleshooting comes in a Outlook troubleshooting. Okay. So guys, look at this is my Outlook. Okay. So it is an application. So I can able to create a mail. I can create a mail and send a mail. I create a mail, send a mail, I receive a mail, I read the mails in my PC. Not required now, but that is my mail. And also I can see those mails from my web browser also, right? It is, if for example, Gmail, Yahoo Mail, all these things I can access from the web browser also. Different mails. Okay, leave it. Here, first of all, before mail communication, it is. Just I want to tell about a few points about Outlook first. What is an Outlook? Okay. It's a mail client application. You access the mails from the web browser. You can access mails from the web browser. That is one part. But this is via web browser over the HTTP protocol you're accessing. But this is direct application to access your mails. Simple to say, it is like a Gmail app in your mobile phone. In your mobile phone, you can see Gmail app. So same as like you can see your mails. Same, it is also an application to access the mails. We can access the mails, we can send, we can receive the mails using this Outlook application. Actually, Outlook is a part of your Microsoft Office suite. Like you install your Microsoft Office, you got Word, Excel, PowerPoint, plus Outlook also you will get. You can receive or download mails um, into your local PC. So you have a PC, your computer. In the computer, you have a Outlook application. Through Outlook, so you will send a mail and receive mail. The received mails will be stored in your local PC. The received mails stores in your local PC. So where it is the mails now, the received mails in your local PC means if in case once you are received, after that when you disconnected from internet, still you can able to read the mails. With or without internet, the downloaded mails can be read using Outlook application. Web browser wise, you are accessing a mail. So that is, you may not, okay, web browser wise, you are accessing a mails. The mails are not storing in your local PC. Obviously, when you close it, or maybe if your internet is disconnected, you can't able to access it. Okay. For a to send a mail or receiving a new mails, I want to send a new mail. or I want to receive any new mail is coming to me, or came to me. Compulsory, I need a internet. Without internet, I can't send new mails. I can't receive any new mails. This is about your Outlook, guys. Okay. Outlook is a mail client application. Outlook stores the mails into your local system. Because the mails in your local system, you can access these mails anytime with or without internet. Without internet. It's a Microsoft application. It's a part of Microsoft Office suite. But you want to send a new mail or you want to get a new mail. So you want to send or receive any new mail kind of stuff. Compulsory internet must be there. You guys understand these points?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Very,
Yes, sir.
very. As I said earlier, this is a mail client. Mail client. Outlook is a mail client application. What is meant by mail client? Mail client means the person, a user, access the mails, send the mails, access the mails. So client is there means server is there. Client is there and a server is also there. So what is the server? Is a mail server. Mail server. So two roles of a mail server are there. Okay. One is client access role. It means client can able to send and receive a mail. So connecting to the client, that is a one role. Next one is mailbox. Mail server maintains mailboxes. Mailboxes means the user's mail stores in these mailboxes. Mailbox. Okay. So what is this mailbox? It stores users' mail. For example, the use there is a user name called a user1. User1 mail stores in a user1 mailbox. I have user2. User2's mail stores in a user2 mailbox. Okay. So here how it is communicate in a basic way. No, not a full-fledged way. I'm not telling, but basic way. So here is a user1. This is user1. I am removing this. So this is user1. User want to send a mail to user2. Okay. User1 is sending a mail to user2. Mail to. So user1 from user1 system. So client applications from client. I'm sending a mail means there is a protocol called SMTP, Simple Mail Transmission Protocol. So my request to the mail server is SMTP request. I'm sending a request to the mail server. I want to send a mail, sending mail request. Okay. So I'm sending mail to user2. It is a sending mail, so it is SMTP. So at the mail server, there is a mail transfer agent is there. Okay, he will understand what type of request it is. It's a mail sending request. Mail has to go for a user2. Where is the user2? This is user2 mailbox. He put the mail to the user to mailbox. So now where the mail went, user to mailbox. So user one mail is went to the user to mailbox. It stores here in this mailbox. Okay, guys, understanding sending mail?
Yes, sir.
Very good.
Yes, sir.
Now, so user one send a mail. Okay, user one send a mail. So user two has to check the mail, right? So user two want to check what mails I got. Like you want to check it. What are the mails I got it? So what he will do? He will send a request to the mail server. The request is POP3 or IMAP. So either one of the protocol. So I will tell the difference between the POP3 and IMAP. Okay, but user to send a mail. Sorry, user to send a request to the mail server. The mail server understand what is your request. So your request is to retrieve the mail. So user to want to check what mails he got it. So for example, I want to check them what mails I got it. So open the browser cities, I select an inbox, I can see what mails I got it. The same way, he is sending a request POP3 or IMAP. So then mail server understand. So what is the request is a POP3 request. So user want to see their mails. Okay. And then what mail server will do, will give this mailbox to the user. So user two is able to see his mails from user one and all other mails also. He can able to read mails. Okay. So this is total mail communication. So three protocols, guys, POP, SMTP, POP3, IMAP. SMTP for sending mails. POP3 and IMAP as requesting to retrieve or receive a mails. Okay. Understand, guys, how it is receiving mails and what is a mailbox, sending mails.
Yes, sir.
Okay. I said
sir.
mail server. Server means it provides a service. What service? Mail service. Okay. So mail server by default it is not a mail server. And so if already I told servers and services, there is a server. It's a particular server means either by configuring their built-in roles or features, or by installing some packages, or by installing some applications, package or applications. Okay. So it become a particular mail server. So same thing. There is an application called a Microsoft Exchange application. So you take one Microsoft Windows server, install a Microsoft Exchange application, then it is become mail server. Or you take some Linux machine and you install Zimbra application, it become mail server. Install SquirrelMail application, it become mail server. Or you install a packages like Dovecot or Postfix built-in packages or additional packages and configuring it. It is also become mail server. Not only these guys, there is so many type of mail servers applications. Okay. I specifically add this thing. Why? Because of in once upon a time, we had to teach people how to use this Lotus node. To use a Lotus node, we need a Domino server. So what is this Domino server and a Lotus nodes? IBM has their own mail server kind of application is there. Okay, so there is a Domino mail server. For a client, it is Lotus node mail client application. Now this Domino mail server and Lotus nodes comes under HCL. HCL taken this Domino mail server for mail communication. HCL nodes is for a client application. So that's the point. I said three protocols: SMTP, POP3, and IMAP. SMTP, port number by default 25, which is used to send mail. Also, we call this one as a outgoing mail server. SMTP mail server, outgoing mails. TRS going out. POP3. POP3 by default port number is 110. It is used for retrieving mails, incoming mail server. Okay. So POP3 and IMAP version 4 is used for a retrieve or a receive mails from the mail server. So you will send a request to the mail server to retrieve your mails from your mailboxes. So SMTP port number is 25, POP3 110, IMAP 143. But beside that, there is a another port numbers also written. You can see SMTP 465 RF 587, POP3 995, IMAP 993. So what is that another port number, guys? Normal communication. So it is generally in a normal communication. In generally what we use. For example, I already we explained that is HTTP and HTTPS, right? So in HTTP, again I'm telling why, because it's very important. The people ask in an interview question. And HTTPS. What is the difference? HTTP protocol used to access web pages from web server. What are you sending and receiving? Data is not encrypted. But HTTPS, what are you sending from your client to server and server to client? Data is encrypted. So no others can able to take your data. Even they have see your data, but they cannot able to understand it because it is encrypted format. HTTP people can able to track your data, so they can able to manipulate data. Maybe they will understand what data you are doing. So that is the difference between HTTP and HTTP. So how it is encrypting? It's simple to understand. HTTPS is HTTP over SSL over SSL, secure socket layer over SSL. So because of this or SSL, it become HTTPS. Yeah, right. Port number for HTTP, port number for HTTPS 443. Already I told these things in a protocols and port numbers. Better to read once more. Okay. So 8044. So why port number is changed? Because it is over SSL. Same way. SMTP normal without encryption 25. Over SSL TLS port number changes. For SSL it's 580, 565, 565, no, 465, 465, 587. Why it is. So POP3 and IMAP is without encryption POP3. So one time. For SSL or TLS, it is port number is 995. IMAP version 4. 143 is 993. So these port numbers for SSL or TLS, the port numbers are changed. Encrypted format data is what are the mails you are sending and receiving, encrypted format. Here no encryption. Guys, understand the port numbers, protocols?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Okay, sir.
So next one is, what is this difference between IMAP and POP3? Where we use IMAP, where we use POP3, and also I will explain how we are accessing mails. Okay, so the two ways of accessing mails and where we use there in a POP3 and a IMAP also. So means two ways. Means one is using web browser, another using a application. SMTP is commonly for sending mails, but IMAP is used to retrieve the mails. So this is my mail server. Mails are stored in the mailbox. Okay. So this is the client. The client send a request to the mail server, IMAP request for retrieving mails purpose. So he send a request to the mail server. I want to retrieve my mails. I want to read my mails. I want to see my mails. So mail server, what it will do? It will send a mails to mail server. Client. So client able to see the mails, read the mails, right? Read the mails. That's a completed. That part is completed. So point is here. Once he is done, for example, no. I will go back. No, I will tell directly 2 points. Then I will explain clearly about PUBG and FF. So your request is IMAP. It's like a copy paste kind of stuff. It means you read the mails. Maybe you store the mails into your mail client server. So you download the mails into your client. So in your mail, in your client, and in a server, the mails are available. It's like a copy paste kind of stuff. Means both the sides. Meaning is it's like a not a same. Okay, like a means mails are available in server. Mails are also can be available in a client if you are using any mail client application like Outlook kind of stuff. Both the sides. And multi client application support. IMAP kind of stuff is a multi-client support. It means, for example, here I use Outlook. My client application is Outlook. Here I'm using browser. I'm using Gmail app. Here using some other application, iPhone application. So I can see these mails from the web browser. I can see from this Gmail application in my mobile phone. Okay, I can see from this something application. It means, guys, anytime, anywhere, you can see your mails. Just you need internet. If you are accessing through application, so with or without internet also, you can see your mails anytime. With internet, we using browser or applications, you can see your mails. You got it. So that is the point here. Keep a copy in a both server and local client PCs. Mail cannot completely download local PCs. So multi-client application support. Multiple clients can access same mail. So for example, I have Outlook here. I downloaded my mails into my local PC with my Outlook. But same mails I can access through web browser. Maybe I leave my laptop in my office. I went to home. I want to check what mails I got it from my other laptop or other computer. I can do it through web browser. And maybe in my mobile phone also I can able to access the mobile things, right? So I left from my office. I got a mail. Okay. So I cannot open a laptop to see the mail, right? So what do I have to do? So it is came to the my mobile phone now. So mobile application, mail client application. I can able to see what mail I got it. Okay, that is a IMAP. It is a multiple clients. Mails are stored in a mail servers, and mails can be accessed from different clients, multiple clients applications. You can access through web browser or a mobile. And mails you can able to store in your local PC or local mobile phone also using client applications. Okay, so multiple copy kind of stuff. Understand, guys? IMAP.
Yes, sir.
Okay, again mail server. Where we use this IMAP and where we use this path. So mail server means maintain mailboxes. Mailbox contains mails. This is the client. Client send a request to the mail server to retrieve its mail is like a POP3 mail. Using POP3 request, it send a request to the mail server. So then mail server understand your request, it give to your client. For example, here I configured Outlook. What happened? The mails will be downloaded, okay, into your local PC. So you can access these mails with or without internet anytime you can access. Once the mails are downloaded into your local PC, it is depends upon your mail server configuration and your Outlook configuration. The mails are downloaded into your local PC and the mails will be removed from your mailbox. It means it's a cut paste. Means it will cut from here, paste from here, paste here. So no two copies here, only one single copy. The mails are in your local PC, not in your mail server. You receive any new mail is came, someone send a mail to you. So mail came to your mailbox, and when you retrieve, the mail is downloaded to your local PC, and the mail will be deleted from your mailbox. Simple. Someone send a mail to you. Mail goes to your mailbox. You try to retrieve a mail, so you send a POP3 request. So the mail is downloaded to your local machine. Okay. So once it is downloaded, this particular mail will be removed. So that is the flow. So why we require this? Of course, it's not a multi-client application stuff. It is a single client kind of stuff. Means already one client is there. That's the client. That is the client. Okay. That's the point. So if you are try to access this mailbox from web browser, okay. So if the mails are not available, you can't see those mails. Or maybe you want to access the mails from Gmail app kind of stuff. Okay, automatically, if the mails are not there in mailbox, you can't see any new mails. Maybe you will see new mail, but maybe the old mails you cannot able to see it because no separate copy. Once you are downloaded, it is removed, like a cut paste. Once mail is downloaded into your local PC and it will be removed from the server. Single client application support. Guys, understand? Top three?
Sir, where we use POP3, sir, in Outlook.
Very good. Very good. Okay. So IMAP is good because not only our Outlook, web browser, mobile applications, it's different kind of application support, client applications. But here in the POP3, single client kind of stuff. It is literally, even your mails are not in your mail server. But is where it is given an importance for a POP3. The story is like this. That's a good question. It is. And that is the next point anyway. Okay. So if you look at my Outlook, guys, in my Outlook, in my current Outlook from the Office 365, this is my mailbox size, around a 50 GB. Office 365 individual account, you will give you up to 1 terabyte of storage space. But I got only a 50 GB for mail communication. Only 50 GB. It is good space. Even you open a Gmail, you will get literally 15 GB. This is also good. I am using that mail account from so many years. I send a lot of mails, received a lot of mails. 15 GB still there. Maybe because of this other documents and Google Drive kind of stuff, it may be reduced. But for mails, it's only occupying maximum 1 GB, 2 GB. Okay. Think your mailbox size is 100 MB. The total mailbox size is 100 MB. Means the mails what you are received, you received mails, plus your sent mails, outbox mails, everything, not only inbox, sent mails, deleted mails. If you don't clear up, then it is delete mails also occupy some space. Junk mails, outboxes. Okay. Entire combination of mails is occupying your mailbox only. And the total mailbox size is think like this. This is 50 MB. Depends upon their organization. For example, I worked in one organization earlier. So initially I got a 50 MB only. Later they changed the mail server. That's then some configuration. So there I am getting a 100 MB. When 50 MB mailbox time, my mailing, daily mailing is very less. So what I have to do? If this mailbox is full, of course, after 1 week or 2 weeks of use, you're sending and receiving a mails. Obviously, mailbox is. So what to do? You have to delete any unused mails. You are a very old mails, sent mails. Okay, you have to delete and clear entire memories. You have to remove the mails from your Outlook. Then only you can able to send and receive a mail. Again, I'm telling guys, if your mailbox is full, you can't send a mail or receive a mail. You can't send a new mail, you can't receive a new mail. So you have to delete the previous mails. That is not much easy for working in an organization because some mails are very important mails. You cannot delete all mails. So one day or another day, 100 MB with all important mails it is full. Okay. So what organization is telling that is the admin is there. So what he will do, configure an Outlook in your personal laptop or organizational laptop or organization computer, install Outlook, then configure Outlook, use POP3 protocol to retrieve emails. Why we need a POP3? The mail in a mailbox, whenever a new mail is came, it will go to the mailbox. When you retrieve a mail download into your local PC, it will be removed from your mail server. So obviously your mail server mailbox is always clear and your mails are located in your local PC. In generally local PC having more space, right? Like maybe a 50 MB, 50 GB, 20 GB, 100 GB. Your local PC having a mail. Understand, guys? Anything about why we are using POP3? Your mailbox is 50 GB. Okay. 100 GB of mailbox, 50 GB mailbox. You can go for IMAP. Depends upon your organization and mail server configuration. So IMAP is good. But very small mailboxes, what organization, what this server configuration will do, they will tell better to use POP3. So not better to use, they will only one protocol access is POP3. Once your mails are downloaded into local PC, the mail will be deleted from mail server. There also, there is certain configuration. Okay, like sometimes after one day, sometimes after 5 days, sometimes immediate, these things. I got a doubt, guys.
What's
I
that?
will ask doubt is where is my mails using POP3? Where is my mails in my local PC, not in the server, right? So all server mails are into my local PC. What if my hard disk is failed? Our system is failed. Where I will get my mails? What if my hard disk is failed? Mails are in local PC means stored in hard disk someplace like a C drive. Okay. What if my hard disk is failure or operating system is corrupted or maybe system files are corrupted? What is the thing? What is happens? What are the things I have to do before it is something it is happened? Mails are not in the server. Mails are not in any other client device. It is there in my laptop now. If it is IMAP, no problem. Mails in the server, mails in a other can be there in other devices. Can be accessed from other devices. What to do? Before it is happened, what is the prevention measure you had to do it? You know answer, guys. That's why I'm asking. Everybody knows answer. In your system, you have a data. There is a possibility of system failure or disk failure can be happens. So you lost your data. So what you will do before something is happened? Because it's important that. You know answer, that's why I'm asking.
Generally, we do backup, sir, in our mobile phones.
Yeah.
I just
Very good. That is very good. That's the answer. Okay, what we do? Take a back. So compulsory in this kind of environments, guys, compulsory have to take a backup. I don't do backups for my Outlook generally. Why I don't do? Because of the mails are in the mail server. Okay. If it is necessary, compulsory, very important mails are there, better to take a backup in some other device, means like in a other pen drive or external hard disk, connect it, store the backup. Oh, good. Because something I may required from it. So some there is internet related issues. In this in my condition, not required backup always. But in this condition, mails using POP3 means small mailbox sizes, mails not in mail server. Mails are stored in your local PC. Similar local PC can be down anytime, or maybe your hard disk is corrupted. So better to take a. That's the point. Very good. Same thing is if mailbox size is very less on the mail server, like example 100 MB, we cannot store more mails in the mail server. So once mailbox is full, we cannot send or receive a new mails. We have to keep clean or delete old mails so to send and receive a new mails. So store your mails into your local PC using Outlook app with the POP3 protocol. Here it is. IMAP, you can access mails from different client applications anytime, anywhere, any device, any apps, because the mails are stored in server. But POP3 mails are stored in a local PC once you are received or download into your local. So your local PC is down or your hard disk is failure, so you cannot access your mails. It is always better to take a backup and store in the other devices like a external hard disk. So actually for last batch I cut some point here. The point is accessing a mails two ways. One is accessing mails is using web browser. You can access the mails. If you access the mails through the web browser, if you access the mails through the web browsers, the mails are not stored into your local PC. Okay. So you see the mails, you compose the mails, you send the mails, you read the mails. That is it, using web browser. Mails are in your mail server, of course. Mails are in your mail server. You access the mails using web browser. But these mails are not stored in a local PC. If in case internet failure, you can't access the mails. You can't access the mails if in case internet is down. So another way of accessing mails is using mail client applications like Outlook. So you're accessing through Outlook. So the mails are, so whenever the mails are received, whether it is POP3 or IMAP, whatever it is, mainly the mails will be in your local PC. Mails are in your local PC if you are using Outlook kind of application. Even though internet is disconnected, you can see the received mails. You can see, guys, here it is. I have received mails are there. I have a received mails. Now, if my internet is disconnected, also I can able to access the mails. Okay, that is a two ways of accessing mails. I will tell out of backup. So I didn't put that backup here. before backup. So I will tell Outlook data files. I just said I store mails in local PC. In my local PC, in my system, mails will be stored. Where it is stored and which database it stores. So there is a file. There is a file. In this file, the all mails are stored. All mails are stored in a file. This is also having what is that file? What is that file format? That we will discuss. Look at here. File, account settings, data store. I will show you again. File, account settings, data store. This is the location of my Outlook data. You can see my mail ID .ost. This is the Outlook data file. All my mails stored in this one only. All my mails are stored in this file only. Okay. All my mails stored in this file only. So this is the almost 160 MB file. So all the old mails are also cleaned up. So that's it is showing only 160 MB. Okay. .ost. So similarly, guys, and the location, so you can see username, app data, local, Microsoft, Outlook data. So that is the location of folder location of a Outlook files. And Outlook data means the mails are stored in a file with a different formats, .ost, .pst formats. If you see your file is .ost, means your mail server is Microsoft Exchange mail server. Your mail server is Microsoft Exchange server. So that's why it is .ost, offline storage table extension. That's the only extension only, guys. Okay. File format extension is your mail server is Microsoft Exchange, automatically it is .ost. Your mail server is other than Microsoft Exchange, a Zimbra mail server or SquirrelMail server. It is like that. Okay. It is a .pst. The mails are stored in a file with the extension of .pst. That is, if in case your mail server is not a Microsoft Exchange mail server, it can be a Zimbra, it can be a SquirrelMail, or it can be some other things, even Gmail kind of stuff also. Guys, understand Outlook file formats.
Yes, sir.
Just simple, always a question, guys. For it's a very common question is difference between two CC and BCC. So when you put a to address, CC address, BCC address. BCC blind carbon copy. In BCC, I mention mail accounts. For example, you to user one, user two, user three, user four. Like I put a mail accounts, 10, 20, 30 accounts I put it in a BCC and I send a mail. The mail goes for a U1, user 2, user 3, user 4 also. All these users will get a mail, but user 1 do not know same mail went to user 2, user 3, and user 4. Same goes for user 2. User 2 don't know the same mail is went to user 3 and user 4 and user 1 also. It means everybody will get a mail, but they don't know other recipients. For example, I want to do some email marketing. I have to send a 10 mails or 100 mails. So then other people, the recipients, should not know other the user should not know other recipients. Same mail went to all these users, all these people. That should not be known. So that's why you have to put it in a basis. Two is you are sending a mail to a particular person. So you send to user one, user two, user three. All these three people will receive a mail, and the mail is meant for these three users. So compulsory these three users are a target users. Original mail went to these people, and there are the meaning is for them the direct mail is. And the user one knows same mail went to user two as well as user three. User two knows same mail went to user two and as well as user three. So this is two address. CC. CC, for example, I send a mail. I send a mail from me. Mail is I send mail. I inform some information to user one, user two, user three, or maybe I send a task to user one, user two, user three, and I'm notifying to HR. CC, carbon copy. So everybody knows every user here, every account, every recipient. So who is CC person, who is 2 person, everybody knows all the email. So other than like user one knows mail is came to me as well as user two, user three, and HR. HR as a CCC. CC. Okay. So it's a common thing, guys. General mail communication question it is. To CCC, BCC. Okay, better to search, for a clearly any demo video. So what is to CCC, BCC? So demo videos are there. Then try once. This is also a very good question. It is. Two more points I will tell. One is backup and restore. So another one is mail rules and signatures. This part I will. Backup and restore. So as we discussed earlier, compulsory you have to take a backup of mail and store in different devices. But I will give you options. I don't take a backup, but I will give you. In a PPT it is there. Already I have taken a backup. I can't show the configuration it is currently. Maybe in I will try another batch or any other time. This is for backup. See it is how to take a back. File. File. First is file. Open export and import. Select this thing. Print screen. Okay. If you want, I will cut something from here. So this is import and export case. I think we can't draw anything else. Only import and export. Select import and export. I should cover so many things before it is 10 times, 5 times, archives, blank mails. No problem. Select export file, guys. Select export files. There we have this one. This is better. So select export to a file. This one. Very big. Okay. So next one. Next. So where you want to store .pst file. So for backup, anything it's a backup. At the time of backup, it is .pst. This one .pst. So after this one, I will give you a break. Okay, don't worry. Okay. I think yeah, this step. So you have to select entire, including all boxes kind of stuff. Okay, including all subfolders and select everything. And this is last. So where you want to store. Storage location. Do not store in your C drive or D drive kind of stuff, guys. Why? Because you are taking a backup for safekeeping of your data. So better to store. Go to browser, select any different location. Try any different location. Okay, means external hard disk. Maybe if you have OneDrive, then store in OneDrive. You have personal OneDrive or Google Drive or maybe external hard disk. So you can store your backup. And we have three options. First option, replace duplicate with a item exported. So for example, backup is necessary for your organization or for you to. So what you will do, so I'm taking daily backups, like Monday I'm taking backup, Tuesday I'm taking backup, Wednesday I'm taking backup. So every day data is increasing, no? So first day 10 GB, next day is 11 GB, 30 GB. Like the backup become bigger compared to the original data. So what I have to, daily I'm taking backup, so better to replace existing backup. Monday taken backup, Tuesday backup will be replaced. So that is option. So you want to create a duplicate items. You don't want to export if duplicate item is there. So which option is required for your organization and for your requirement, you can choose. So this is the last step. This is the backup. Just understand how to take a backup.
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Yes. That's it. Good. This is a mail signature rules. What is this mail signature? You can simply mail rules kind of stuff. See, I don't want everything mail should be in the same mail inbox kind of stuff. We can see all our mails are in your inbox. So you will get confused which is an important mail, which is a not an important, right? Even Gmail people also dividing the mails into social media related, updates related, promotion related, primary mails. Okay. So I don't want to put a mails into everything in one single. I've received a lot of happy birthday kind of stuff, right? So people in our organization, so their birthdays, their anniversaries, so they send mail to everyone. So this person is happy birthday, this person is anniversary. So send a mail to like this, okay? And events, any events are conducted recently after post-COVID, events are not there. So, but any events like a Diwali event, Dasra events are like that. So any events is occur, so we'll put a event email ID in the email. So we'll receive that events related information. Of course, in earlier days, we also doing this H1B visa kind of stuff. Now that process is stopped. HR mails. So why it is not loading? iLog mails, HR mails, from HR specifically, HR mails from HR directly. So I want to separate all my inbox mails with the different things. Some are very important, so compulsory I have to put it. See, it is happy anniversary mail. It is in inbox, so I have to enforce my mails. It is will have to put it in this birthday only. It's not that. But how I created these boxes? That is a mail rules. Yeah, I can go directly file, manage mail rules. You can see if I receive any mails in the subject box, birthday, happy birthday, or service anniversary. So I'm running the rule now for this mainly events. Where is happy birthday? Okay. So for okay, I will do it later. Any mail in the subject, it's showing happy anniversaries, happy birthdays. Where is this birthdays? Birthday kind of stuff, anniversary kind of stuff. See, it is happy birthday. It will go to this birthday folder. So I create a line. That is subject line. If in case any mail came from H1B Savantis.com, it go to this H1B folder. Any mail came from the HR Savantis mail ID, then it will go to HR Savantis that box. Okay. So I created these rules and alerts also. Whenever I received a mail, and I have received a mail from my laptop. So there is some alert sound it will generate. So then I can understand new mail is came again. I have to open and see it like a notification sound. So that is a mail rules in the Outlook. In Outlook, we have a lot of things, guys. This is one of the things. Calendar management, meeting conducting. So you can go to the calendar. When is the meeting? So tomorrow is 11th. We have a meeting at 6 p.m. Okay, today's 5:30 meeting is cancelled, but tomorrow we have a 6:30 meeting. So we can schedule the meetings. So we can people, to-do list, task list, okay, task tracking, priority of the mails. So something like by the end of the day, I have to send some documents to my HR. So HR will put a mail. Please send these documents by the EOD, end of the day. You get what is that is? EOD, end of the day. PFA, please find attachment. ASAP, as soon as possible. This is, okay. Different kind of terminologies also. So what I have to do, so I make that mail as a priority. So first I will, so no. The HR is put a mail as a priority. So I have to keep all the mails next. So then I have to give more importance for it. So that we can put a priority with a flagging. Mail priorities with this flags. Follow up. Okay. This is a point. And for while I'm sending a mail, if I'm sending a mail, so then I have to use my signature. So that is also signature we can able to store in the mail. For example, I'm sending a mail to someone. I have to add my signature. This is a signature. See, automatically signature is came. I store the signature in the signature box with this, my personal signature for organization. I don't want. Okay, guys, this is about your basic points in a Outlook. Outlook is a mail client application. Okay. Read once at least, so you'll understand the points.
Okay, sir.
So take a break, come back at 12:15, 12:10 or 12:15.
Okay, sir.